Why did the fox cross the road? To get the chicken! We're gonna be drawing a fox today. So get your markers, get your paper, and meet me back here. Hi! So today we're gonna be drawing a fox. I've got my black marker here and my orange marker. And the first thing I'm going to do is my fox's head. So I'm going to do this kind of like dome shape in the middle. I'm going to have his right ear coming up and down. I'm going to try and do the same shape on the other side. Go up and down. So we've got his kind of the top of his head and the outline of his ears. I'm going to extend my line coming out this way and go in and back out and in. I'm going to try and do this on the other side as well. So go down. This is going to make up sort of his fur kind of whisker area. There we go. Now, we're going to do the bottom of his face by going down just like this. Kind of round it off. So this is the outline of my fox's head. So I'm going to do kind of some of the simpler parts here. I'm going to do an inner outline on his left ear. So I just kind of go on the inside lines of the ear and one line in the middle to bring it across. I'm going to do the same on his right ear. Is it starting to look like a fox? Maybe. Okay, now I'm actually going to go onto his body and I'll come back to his face. So for his body, I'm going to start here on the side of his face and do a line coming right down to here. This is where we're going to have his paws going. So let's see here. And coming out and down. We'll do the same on the other side. And out and down. Now I'm going to go ahead and make a heart shape right in the middle of his chest. They often have this white kind of, the red foxes often have these white areas on their chest, and it kind of looks like a heart shape. So I'm going to bring my heart shape down like this, and heart shape down like this. So this, I'll do a little curved line here and a curved line here. These are my foxes, Francis the fox, that's what I'm calling him, front paws. And I'm going to leave those white when we get to the coloring. Now I'm going to do Francis's back legs. So just coming out kind of like around the middle area of his front paw, arm area. We're going to do another line and come down and go all the way across. Just his back leg is tucked behind, and we'll do the same over here. It's just tucked behind. And foxes have these awesome bushy tails, which I want to make sure we include. So for his tail, I'm going to come out kind of where his shoulder is, and I'm going to go down, and it's going to be kind of a curved line and an extra bushy tail up to the body. And I'm going to make a scallop on the end of the tail that I'm going to leave white, because red foxes have these awesome white tips on their tails. So now we've got the outline of our fox. We're gonna go ahead and do our fox's face. So first thing I'm gonna do is the nose. I'm gonna put it kind of just at the end of the face here, and I'm gonna make a kind of stretched out heart shape for the nose. Go ahead and fill it in with black. Okay, now that I've got his nose, I'm gonna do some eyes. Now for my fox's eyes, I think I'm gonna do kind of the same style I have been doing, where I don't do a full circle. I get super close, and then it's actually a moon shape instead. All right, I'll do another one right here, where it's not quite a full circle. Oh, it's a moon instead. There we go. It's got two eyes now, a nose, and foxes have these great markings where their fur is orangey, kind of reddy color, and then they have these big patches of white. So I'm gonna take my marker and do kind of like a scallop right to the nose. And I'm gonna do the same over here. And it'll go right into this indent on the fur. Whoa! Now, I think he's starting to come together. And I'm gonna need to color him in so that we can see all the cool white markings on him. So, I'll start with his head. Now, I've been learning about foxes this week, guys. I bet you're surprised. No, you're not surprised. And I'm always excited to learn new things about these awesome animals that God's made. They're all so different. Foxes surprised me in that they're so much like cats. They have a lot of the same behavior as cats. They like to be out at night, and they don't like to be in a group. Aside from when they're raising their little families, they are solitary animals. So you'll find them alone. And they love to play, which is kind of surprising in a way, but they kind of like to play the most with balls and other toys that they find. And so much so that it's actually a problem. They have been accused of stealing golf balls a lot from golf courses and stuff, because they find them and they want to play with them and they take them home with them. So that's pretty funny. They do that in people's backyards too. I thought that was kind of funny. You know, as much as we actually have lots of foxes in Canada, it's not an endangered animal. I have only ever seen a red fox, maybe once in the wild. They are kind of elusive. They don't hang out around humans that often. His face is sure coming together. The other cool thing about foxes is their hearing. They have these great ears, and certain species of them have really big ears. Like their ears are bigger than their body, kind of. But red foxes can actually hear a watch ticking from 120 feet away. So they can hear the ticking noise. That's how sensitive their ears are. Kind of cool. So I'm gonna leave the white heart white, the paws white, the little tip of the tail white, and this bottom part of the face and the inner ears white. One of the cool things I learned about foxes as well is that they're good parents. They both mom and dad have a rule with their little family. They're monogamous and they raise a little family together. The dad goes and hunts the food, brings it back to the mom and the babies, and she stays with them. But they are a team when it comes to parenting. And a female fox is called a vixen. I did not know that. A group of foxes is called a leash of foxes, or a skulk of foxes. So that's kind of funny. Francis is getting very orange. It's funny that this is what a red fox typically looks like, because it's actually pretty orange color. Okay. Doing the tail. Now I would love to see your drawings, so be sure to send them to me, or let me know what you would like to see next in our Draw With Me. It's been really exciting having some of you guys coming back to church, and we're going to get to see each other more and more as the summer and fall go on. Whew. Francis, I think you're done. That's awesome. Well, thanks guys. That was super fun. I'll see you next week. Bye.